got enough time still to talk about Dis-Chem, which is a recently listed large format pharmacy retail group. I say large format because the Dis-Chem store kind of positioned itself as a health and wellness warehouse type destination, and that's the model that they've rolled out. A little bit broader also, and fancy stores with good looking displays of nutraceuticals and everything from bags of peanuts through to your you know, prescription for whatever it is that you're getting at the back. 19.52 billion rands worth of market cap. Price to earnings ratio and dividend yield we're showing up there as non-applicable, but it's probably just because it's sort of, you've got to look back to the past. I think it's probably got a moderately low dividend yield at the pace that it's growing and a fairly aggressive looking PE if you look back at the pro forma numbers.
Yeah, so I think pro forma it's on a over 30 PE, and they're yet to release their first set of figures as a listed company for a full year. So maybe the forward looking is slightly less than that. But a very significant success story. The Salzman family coming from Benoni, grown this really, I think, from one store. All
the best people in Johannesburg were born in Benoni. Did you notice that?
It seems so, yeah. There certainly is a rich thread of talent there.
From the Noni, you know?
Yeah.
But interestingly, the Salzmans still got control of the vehicle, still got control of the company?
Yeah, so the listing was quite an interesting process. They were quite heavily criticized for the listing because it was so closed, the listing process. It's for a consumer brand especially, and they have a loyalty program as well, and similar to Clicks, and they didn't play off that for their listing at all.
They didn't make much of an effort to get people outside of a few institutions involved.
Yes, so I think it was a little PR flop, unfortunately, for them there. They were heavily criticized, where they made a big song and dance of their listing, but no one got stock. Really, it was very closed. Since listing, it sort of popped a little bit on listing 1850.
Well, let's look at the chart while we talk, because we've only got another 2 minutes or so. So that just reflects the sort of last 4 months, 5 months worth of trading.
Yes.
But it's kind of held up well. So it was placed, I think, at around the 18 Rand level. It came on, started trading at around 21, 22 Rand, and that's where it is now.
Yeah, that's where it is. So they did release interims or a trading update. It was a little bit disappointing. Yeah. And it seems
because they're growing fast and opening lots of stores. But the problem is the stock was already placed in the full knowledge of that. So the question really is, A, are they going to be able to deliver that aggressive growth in this somewhat tepid consumer environment and or exceed those expectations?
So I mean, maybe the concern is, has it gone X-growth? Did it grow to such a size? It's got formidable competition in the marketplace, but it is a very good operation and in the right space.
And of course, it also owns something called CJ Distribution, which is the sort of wholesaler leg. So everybody in this space seems to have the kind of back end distribution, warehousing, pharmaceutical benefit management type operations going on. They've got their relationships presumably with the medical aids. They've got electronic point of sale equipment that allows them to check whether someone's medical aid is still in credit. All of that sort of stuff is in place.
Yes, so they make it really convenient for the consumer to go shop there, and then the claim happens automatically through a switch. So they've got that right. The house brands also that we spoke about earlier, certainly on that trend. Biogen.
So lots of clever procurement, lots of clever merchandising of stock. They manage stock well. They know what's moving. They make sure it's positioned well, all that sort of stuff.
That's
well-lit stores, well-managed stores, good managers, all of that stuff.
Good locations, etc.
So I don't know. There's no reason for me anyway to be concerned too much about it. How are you feeling about Hot or Not?
No, I like this one. It's in the right space. So on the trends that we've spoken about, I believe they can capitalize on it and continue to capitalize on it.
So this is a sort of standout part of the retail environment where we can remain positive and hot, notwithstanding concerns about the more broad, environment. People are not going to be cutting down anytime soon on their supplements.
No.
Right, so we're both hot on that one.